One of the things that is usually a little controversial in a Montessori middle school or high school are the field studies, partly because there's travel involved and partly because there's always expense involved. Typically, field studies are multi-age grouped, but in 8th grade there's a very expensive one that the students do. The 7th graders do a leadership camp so that they can be the leaders of the middle school. And the 8th graders do a big marine biology field study, which is a big deal to go from Ohio to the Bahamas and do a field study on the coral reef and the culture of the Bahamian island, the flora and the fauna, very similar to a college field study. There are no frills, that's for sure, and it's not a family vacation. There's a huge curriculum that teachers work with the students on while they're there. And the expense is a big thing in public and private, but when you have students from lots of different economic backgrounds, it becomes even more of an issue. So the biggest issue is how fundraising occurs, because we want students to contribute, because that's how field studies are important to them, when they feel like they have some responsibility to contribute. So not every student lives in a neighborhood where they can do babysitting or leaf raking or snow shoveling. I think that's where the parents come in to help create fundraisers, and fundraisers that involve the students that they can get involved in. At Clark, there's a scholarship system set up that is funded through the fundraising, and there's a way to do application for fundraising. I was just asked the other day, how did we get those field studies up and running in the beginning? Like, how do you get permission? And I'd say this also requires a certain amount of discernment, but those are things that we didn't ask permission to do. And so it's really important to think about what you want to ask permission for. If we had asked permission to do those things from the beginning, we wouldn't be doing them today. But we did them because we knew it was right for kids. And I think that's the litmus test. Are we going to do what we need to do wisely and fearlessly because it's the right thing for the students that we work with, the children that we're serving? If you in your heart know that it's really important, then you just go ahead and do that.